Uganda's rhino population has grown by leaps and bounds after the endangered species had become extinct in 1983. But 3 years ago, 2 rhinos died at the Ziwa Rhino Sanctuary in Nakasongola, a major incident which has been bubbling below the radar. The last incident of rhino deaths, which was revealed by Uganda Wildlife Authority, happened in February 2021 when a 21-year-old female rhino named Nandi died after a long illness at the Ziwa Sanctuary. Before her death, Nandi had sired Achiru. The young rhino died at Uganda Wildlife and Conservation Education Center on 17th January 2021 because the ailing mother failed to feed her. The Uganda Wildlife Authority spokesperson Bashir Hangi says that in July 2021, there was a fight between 2 rhinos over territory and Hassan died.
So Hassan, first of all, it was in a remote area in the sanctuary, and it took what, because we were trying to look for Hassan, we couldn't see Hassan, and then the trackers were trying to locate Hassan until when they landed on Hassan, having died, and Hassan had sustained injuries because Territorial used his horn during the fight.
Another rhino named Obama died after engaging in a fight.
Again, these were territorial fights, and Augusto pushed Obama, and as Obama ran away, he fell in a dam. Now, upon falling in a dam, Obama got stuck. Now, when our team approached to rescue Obama also kept going deeper and deeper, thinking that Augusto is also following. So Obama drowned.
It's not clear why the authorities remained conspicuously silent about the death of the 2 rhinos. However, the spokesperson says it's not unique for rhinos to fight, and the horns have been safely kept. We could not independently verify this claim because we have no access to the Uganda Wildlife Authority chain of custody.
We keep the horns by ourselves. Sorry, we are not going to see them today now, but we keep these horns, whether rhinos, whether they are elephant tusks, whatever, we keep them. So we keep them and we have them safe.
Bashir revealed that to deal with the problem, UWA is undertaking habitat manipulation to ensure that there is more space for the rhinos.
Animals are animals. At one point they'll fight. But what we've done, one is to ensure that we do what we call habitat manipulation so that we have more space for the rhinos, more space for them to roam, more space for them to conquer and feel that they are in charge and in control. Because we have 41 rhinos at the sanctuary right now. 20, we have 14 females and 27 males. So you can see that there is a huge difference here. If you are going to get 14 females and 27 males, clearly there will be fights over females because the males are more than the females. So we want to translocate some of them and take them back to the wild. In this case, we want to take them to Ajai Wildlife Reserve.
The Jane Goodall Institute Uganda Executive Director James Byabakama, who was amongst those who set up the Rhino Fund, says it's a pity to lose 2 rhinos.
And I'm privileged that when the Rhino Fund was being set up with the support of the Netherlands NGO and government, that by that time I worked for African Rhino Foundation, International Gorilla Conservation Program, and I was part of that project. So I know it from the beginning, and it's a pity that we can lose animals that are so precious that have become extinct and we brought, and they were, on a path of recovery.
He also warned against evading of some of these endangered species. The UWA spokesperson revealed that there are plans to reduce the numbers of the rhinoceros at the sanctuary. There are also concerns that deforestation and charcoal burning at the ranch are threatening the habitation of the rhinos.
Conservation targets, be it the rhinoceros, be it all of these endangered, are And if you focus on them, they cannot live without living in nature. And this same nature is on what over 80% of the people in Uganda also live on. Now they have come an emerging perspective of commercialization. For example, if you go around the zebra ranches, you will see very big plantations now, commercial plantations of sugar canes. You will see big commercial plantations of tea.
Ziwa Rhino Sanctuary is a story of miracle faith and the resilience to reintroduce the rhinoceros in the country, the pulsating race to save it from extinction against the ever-growing appetite for the rhino horn that feeds the contraband market largely in the Far East. Two species of rhinos once majestically roamed the savannas and woodlands across Uganda's national parks. But poachers scored and hunted down the rhino, setting up deadly wire snares. In central Uganda, a ravaging war in the treacherous jungles of Luwero pushed conservation to the back burners, resulting into its extinction in 1983. The dream to reintroduce the rhinoceros in Uganda kicked off in earnest in 1998 when the Rhino Fund Uganda was established. After feasibility studies were conducted by rhino specialists, a 7,000 hectares breeding sanctuary for black and white rhinoceros was established at an expansive piece of grassland in Nakasongola district after two rhinos were translocated from Kenya.